Hey everyone, welcome back to my beauty channel. I'm Kristen, yours truly, and this is the beauty channel that you are watching today. So congratulations to you. Now, before we get into the title of my story time, we are going to do a shout out to Fashion Nova. This top is from Fashion Nova. It's like a little bit of a crop top Fashion Nova top that I got from Fashion Nova. I believe it was around $23, and I will be doing my first fashion haul pretty soon. So we are going to get into my job experience at one of my favorite stores. And you all know I love this store. I shop here constantly. This is like my favorite store ever, Victoria's Secret. So let's get into my job experience for working at Victoria's Secret. So I am a person that constantly is looking for a job bigger and better to grow my job experience and everything. So I was working at Carter's around this time last year, and Carter's wasn't really getting it for me. I was like, okay, I'm working at this job. There's no great benefits. I'm getting $8 an hour. They're cutting everybody's job hours like crazy. Like when I'm telling you this job, Carter's, the kids store, that if anybody knows buys anything for the kids, when you work there, it was just like they were cutting your hours back to back to back. Like it was like one day I would come there for 1 hour. I didn't even know I had 1 hour. Then the other time I was coming there for just like, it was just always, or when I would get ready to go to work, it was just always like, okay, well, I'm getting ready to come to work. They'll call me, oh, you don't need to come. So I was working at Carter's, but before that, about a couple weeks, I was working at Five Below. Things didn't work out with Five Below because they kind of kept writing me up for like silly things that I had no control over. So I was like, okay, I need another job again, because Carter's just is not getting it. Like 1 week your check would be X amount of money, then it'll be one next week it'd be $40. So I ended up trying to get at Kohl's. I ended up getting the job at Kohl's, but the thing about Kohl's, I forgot sometimes when you work at a children's store, you cannot always work at, it depends on the company, you cannot always work at a place that sells children clothes or stuff like that. So it was no Walmart, no Kohl's, and nothing. So I literally got the job at Kohl's. He told me. And then I went back to the car. I was like, oh snap, I forgot. Can I work here? Come to find out, store manager was like, no, you can't work there. There's a conflict of working here in at Kohl's. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was a little upset about that. I was extremely upset about that because I'm like, okay, my bills are getting high. I need a second job. I just quit Five Below. I need a second job. So I heard that Victoria's Secret, my favorite store, was hiring. They started paying up to $10 an hour now. And I was like, yeah, like why not try to get there? So I did one interview at one mall, and I had to come back and do a second interview there. But by the time I did the second interview there, I was like, okay, why not try at a different Victoria's Secret and see, just in case the other one doesn't work out. So I ended up going on the Victoria's Secret, both of them. The lady called back at the other one wanted to do a second interview, but I was in the process of, I think I already had got the job at Victoria's Secret when she called back like a whole week and a half later, was like, oh, at the other mall that was further down in my Carter's job, saying, oh, we want to do a second interview. So the first time before that, let's backtrack. Before I got the job at Victoria's Secret, I did my research on the questions that they would ask and so on and so forth. So just for FYI, for anybody that wants to work for Victoria's Secret, when you get in the interview process, just have a little bit of a cheat sheet on why you would want to work there. Don't work there because you like the clothes and the stuff like that and they get free stuff and everything. No, say you like to work there because you would love to help people find the perfect bra for them. You are good at selling. You are good at selling your stuff and selling good product. Just working there because you like to get the free stuff. And whatever other reason you would try to work there will just not, definitely, it would not work out there. So I watched somebody on YouTube on how to land a job at Victoria's Secret, and lo and behold, I landed the job at Victoria's Secret for $10 an hour, and I was so excited. I was like, yay, until I started to work there. I personally did not have a pleasurous experience working there. I would get to a slew of things, like mostly working with females in general. So I've grown up in my years, my 22 years of living. Even at an early age, I just did not get along with girls, or girls did not get along with me. So whenever I'm around a group of girls, sometimes it could be like I just don't get along with girls all that much. And I know a lot of y'all out there, y'all might not get along with girls like that either. Not to say we're not nice people or stuff like that, but I was already like, okay, Kristen, you're going to have to work with a lot of females. Like, it wasn't like at my other jobs where it was like at Walmart or Target where it's a mixed blend, but this is strictly girls. And lo and behold, working with strictly girls, it was a straight job, but it was like going back to high school a little bit. We had our drama. I'm not knocking the job to anybody that likes the job or, that works there currently right now. But from my seasonal experience, it was like everything went so fast. It wasn't a great learning experience. It's like I learned a few things, but it wasn't even a deal of time to learn everything. And then when I learned everything or learned a lot, it was like it was time to go. Not to mention, when they let me go seasonal, they just stopped putting me on the schedule, me and some other people, and it was like, okay, we didn't even get like a proper goodbye. Like, okay, ladies, this is going to be your last day here. Thank you for working with us, and so on and so forth. It was like nothing. See, I thought from what they told me, I don't know if it was just me that was done like this, but I guess the people that worked there, the managers, didn't like me that much. They thought I was like useless and stuff. Because I heard, even if you're after seasonal doesn't mean after Christmas past. Seasonal just means, it just means until we let you go. Like, it is seasonal, like, but it's a little bit after Christmas when they do their other big sale, like in February or something like that. So I one day was like, okay, I'm not in the schedule no more, so I guess they'll let me go or whatnot. So they just didn't even tell me goodbye or anything, and I was like, I'm not salty about that because I'm moving on to the next best thing anyway. But I was like, I didn't even get like a proper goodbye. Like, I wish if I had experienced that I had a pleasant one, better than the one that I had. I wish they were more friendly to me. I wish I got a chance to know all the girls and not some of them. I wish I could have built a lot more friendships with the girls that I work with. And like, some people weren't as rude to me and thought that I was useless, and they didn't try to play me like that. But other than that, this is not a video to knock it, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a great experience there. I just wish I had a great experience like the rest of the girls that work there or may work there. So yes, I'm going to get into that. We're going to have so on and so forth. So, working there, when I first started working there, wore a black, they just started the new thing where you didn't have to wear a black top anymore. You could wear pink, you could wear a solid color shirt. So, I was literally working there for about like a week, and I was all ready to quit. I was seasonal. The things that they thought you would know, it just was like, okay, I'm only been here for a week. What more do you want me to know? Like, I don't understand. So the first thing that happened was, before you get out on the floor, they were like, okay, you gotta take the iPad and do the little VS quizzes. It is so much to learn. Just for anybody in general that wants to work at Victoria's Secret, you're going to have a lot to learn with the bras, the panties. Do not work there if you're not dedicated to learning everything. The bras, the different technique, the padding and everything. Because I'm like, okay, I'm coming here to work, get $10 an hour. This is my favorite store. But lo and behold, did I know, it is a lot to learn, like the different bras, the panties, the perfume scent. What do you recommend? What do you wear? Your sizes. When you work there, you will be doing a bra journey where you help a lucky lady get a bra, you have to measure correctly, and it's crazy because when I went in there, like I went to the one I used to work at like a month ago, and the girl was like, "Oh, you're short right here. You have to be cuffed back here. Pull this back, and you need extra cushion and everything like that." I was like, "Wow, it's still real." So don't just work there if you don't want to really know about the bras and helping somebody lucky lady win a bra, or just even get a bra, not win a bra, but just get a bra, because it is a lot more to it than I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be as much as it was, but anyway, working there, it was a little bit of drama there. I felt like I wasn't the one I went to. If I had a choice, like I was there a month ago, and the lady was like, this girl was like, "Okay, do you see yourself coming back season?" I said no. The one I worked at, if I had a chance to go back to, I wouldn't. I felt like some of the managers and everything, any place you go to, but the manager stuff, they had a problem. Like I was there for all of a weekend. I stayed the whole seasonal, but it was just like the first week they expected you to learn everything. Like some people learn at different rates, and I just felt like I was thrown out there, and they didn't have great directions. I was just thrown out there to learn things on register, and they wanted you, like when I was on register, they would like you to bag things a certain way, which is procedure. But it's just like, it was just, to me, it was just OD. Like, how you supposed to wrap the bra up and put it in there. Then you put this in there. And plus, on top of that, you're new. So when you're new, there's a lot of promotions. There's a lot of stuff you got to give away. Oh, if they win $75 worth of stuff, they get this free, yada, yada, yada. This free tote, this free bag. And that was a great perk. See, if you worked at Victoria's Secret and you had the Angel card, or you spent $75 or more, you still got the bag. So that was a great perk. I know some jobs, they won't allow you to get their special stuff that's going on. The only thing you can't use at Victoria's Secret though was the coupons. But other than that, everything was fair game. When I worked there, I don't know too much of. I think I heard one girl talking about, oh, we get a free something like that, but I was seasonal, so I wasn't really. But I didn't feel comfortable the whole journey there, the whole like 2 months I was there. Well, October to January 2nd to 3rd, I just was like, I'm ready to, like, if I had a chance, I would not. The managers there, they just had like attitude. So towards the end of my journey of working at Victoria's Secret, the managers was like, one manager pulled me off to the side and was like, "Kristen, this is the end of the year. I cannot have you going slow on the register." She hurt my feelings. She was like, "I just cannot have you mess it up on register." I'm like, calm down. Like, I've only been here for a couple of weeks. I don't really understand a lot of stuff. Like, it's just like it was thrown at me, and it wasn't really a good teacher. Like, they really didn't teach me too much. It just was a lot to learn and stuff like that. And people have their rates of learning, but yeah, that's what happened at Victoria's Secret or whatnot. And also, like, after that talk, she was telling me, well, before we ended the talk, she was like, "I need to know if you're going to get this together, or are you going to be put in beauty so you can just sell all the stuff in beauty." An easy job, like, that's just easy money, like. So towards the end of my Victoria's Secret experience working there, they tried to play me. She talked to all the managers or whatever, because they're managers, they text each other and everything, and she threw me to the front of beauty. And she was like, basically, just sell all this stuff, which was an easy job, but I just cannot believe they would even, like, be that cruel and try to play me and stuff like that. And there was one time I was thinking about quitting. I was like, this is just a waste of time just to sit here and just sell beauty, which I was doing a great job selling beauty. But towards, like, I would, like, say the line would get backed up and somebody had to use the restroom. I would say, "Oh, I can get on register." Like, they were like, "No, that's okay. We'll do this, and we'll find somebody," and stuff like that. And you just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, as far as the girls go, the girls were very present. The girls that were the sales associate, they were awesome. They were rocking and everything. They were beautiful girls. One thing about Victoria's Secret, they love girls to be glamorous and everything like that. They were beautiful girls, nice girls. I'm not so-called talking about the girls that work there. The management that I worked at, it just was like attitude flying. I had just got my angel card, and I forgot that I was supposed to like have my ID or something like that or something. And one of the managers was like, Kristen, you have to have your ID, like spazzing on me. And I was just like, I just don't understand what's going on at this Victoria's Secret. But I did not have a pleasant working experience there. So to anybody that is wanting to work at Victoria's Secret, just know what you're getting yourself into. Enjoy it. It will go by fast if you are seasonal. Do not give up on any of your dreams. And just remember, you are you and be you. So thanks everybody for watching my Victoria's Secret fashion experience while I was a sales associate at Victoria's Secret. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Snapchat AnnSanders21, Facebook at Ann Sanders, and on my Instagram at AnnSanders21. Thank you all and have a great day. Thank you.